change our lives, all our lives, for the better. By the woman. When a high-profile legal case hits the airwaves, we become accustomed to seeing Gloria in some key role. Anyone here who's never seen her on television? No. We've seen her in some high key role as an attorney or a commentator. But this nationally recognized advocate has built her pioneering career on so much more than just O.J. Simpson or Amber Frey or the first sexual abuse case against the Catholic Church or Bill Cosby. So much more than that. As a tireless crusader against discrimination in all areas of our lives, for the past 4 decades, she's played an integral role in combating injustice and winning new rights, especially for women and minorities. She's a fearless lawyer, feminist, activist, television and radio commentator, warrior, advocate, and winner. Gloria Allred is all of these things and so much more. She's been voted by her peers as one of the best lawyers in America. She's a founding father of Allred, partner of Allred, Morocco, and Goldberg, and her firm handles more women's rights cases than any other private organization, winning hundreds of millions of dollars for victims. Gloria Allred has won the President's Award from the National Association of Women Lawyers, and the President's Award for Outstanding Volunteerism presented to her in 1986 by President Ronald Reagan in the White House. Her nationally syndicated television show, Be the Beacon with Gloria Allred, was also nominated in 2012 for Daytime Emmy Award. In January, 2 years ago, 2014, Gloria received a Lifetime Achievement Award from the National Trial Lawyers for her trailblazing and pioneering role in combating major injustices. Gloria is also the author of the book, Fight Back and Win, My 30-Year Fight Against Injustice, and How You Can Win Your Own Battles. Recently, President Obama introduced Gloria as, quote, one of the best attorneys in the country, end of quote. I'm here today, and I'm so proud to be here and lucky to introduce her, not like President Obama, but like me, as a friend of over 30 years. She's an incredibly supportive and loyal friend, and I can tell you that when you have Gloria on your side, you have an army. You truly have an army. So, time constraints, I was told I only had 2 minutes. Time constraints precluded me from saying everything I would love to say about her, what a wonderful mother she is, what a wonderful grandmother she is, how proud she is of all the people she knows, and how warm and caring she is, and what an incredible persona she is. But she is one thing, and one thing above all. She is really an outstanding woman of substance. Please join me in welcoming Gloria.
Thank you so much, Leah. And first of all, I want to thank Beverly Cohen and Gloria for putting on this outstanding luncheon to help agencies. Let's give them a round of applause. Love you, Beverly. Gloria, incredible. And also, I would like to thank my dear friend at my table who came today. And that would you please stand up? My partner, Michael Morocco, has put up with me for 40 years. And Leah, thank you so much. And Dan and Charles, would you stand up? And Dan, who drives me, and Dan lives in the Pride Parade every year, and Charles, who's back. And Catherine Puget, my dear friend and wonderful screenwriter. And Terry Moore, the wonderful actress, we know Terry, and she's there. And there's another round of applause. Sophie Sartain, who was incredible, who was doing a documentary on me, not only was why, but she is. And my wonderful assistant without whom I could not live, Patricia. Yay, Patricia. Julie Hill, a very, very successful woman of achievement herself, who came all the way from Orange County. And Stephanie Miller, the fabulous radio talk show host, political commentator. Funniest woman I know. Thank you so much. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for this honor, and I want to dedicate it to my mother, Stella Bloom. My mother immigrated from England to the United States all by herself when she was in her early 20s. She had no money, and she only had an 8th grade education. She worked as a nanny, and she always said that she met my dad on a streetcar named Desire. She was a full-time homemaker after I was born. She loved to read, and she devoted her life to me. She was always supportive of me, including when I married, when I was young, divorced, and then became a single mom who had to move back with my parents because I could not collect child support and I wanted to finish college. I missed her when I moved from Philadelphia to California with my 5-year-old daughter seeking a better life. 2 suitcases, a 5-year-old, $100, and a lot of dreams. But years later, I was able to persuade her to move to LA and move in with me so that I could take care of her in her elderly years. My mom was always healthy, so it was a shock to me to discover when she was in her 80s that she had breast cancer. It was also a shock because I didn't know that women in their 80s could get breast cancer. All of the public service announcements I ever saw showed young women. In any event, when I learned that she needed a mastectomy, I was concerned about how to tell her that. I finally did tell her that in the most sensitive way that I could. Her response was simple. "That's okay," she said. "Why do I need my breast? Am I going to be a model?" That was my mom. She always made me smile. She also reminded me of the wonderful saying of Eleanor Roosevelt, that women are like tea bags. They never know how strong they are until they're in hot water. My mom did have the mastectomy, and she lived many years after that. But that experience with her reminded me of how important it is for all women, that all public service announcements let all women know that they are at risk for cancer. This is not just young women. At this pre-Mother's Day luncheon today, I want to acknowledge and I want to express gratitude to every mom for their strength, their courage, and the support that they bring to their children. If you are a mom, would you please stand up so we can acknowledge you? Anyway, to my mom, I want to say, even though she's no longer alive, that I love you, Mom, and I miss you. But in your name, I will continue to fight for the rights of all moms and of all women to enjoy equal rights and equal opportunity under the law. Every woman and every girl deserves that, and so much more. I love you, Mom, wherever you are. Thank you.